Hey everybody, Austin and Susie here. First off, I just want to say how much fun we had producing this whole documentary. I mean, it's been crazy, wild, bumpy, long ride. I mean, in every sense of the word. Um, and also I want to say thank you to everyone who participated in the documentary. I know it's not easy to have a camera in your face with lights, beaming down on you with a microphone 6 inches from your mouth, trying to answer these grueling Christmas questions. Some people were very revealing, as you will see in this documentary.
But yeah, we've had a lot of fun traveling to different people's houses, and getting to interact with y'all for Christmas has definitely been one of the most special Christmases we've had, and it's been great for Austin to get to know y'all, and for y'all to get to know Austin, and yeah, I'd have to sit in front of the hot lights. But I hope that this Christmas you'll appreciate seeing everyone else, but especially in years to come, to look back and see yourself, or to just relive Christmas whenever you want to. I think is a cool thing.
Yeah, and this is a gift not only for today. I know a lot of you don't see that, or maybe you do, but some people may not, that it's more than today. It's all about 5, 10, 15 years from now going back and watching this documentary and being like, man, was that me? All you moms out there and your parents, when you tell your kids 10, 15 years from now, that when they're like, oh, I didn't act like that when I was that little. Well, you can pull this out and you can be like, hey, I've got evidence. So,
yeah. But even for today, while everyone cannot be together, no matter if you're in Ohio or Georgia or Arizona, you'll get to see all of your family on Christmas Day, and we hope that's special to you.
Yep. So what better way to bring everyone together through the use of a television screen and the internet? So without further ado, I guess we'll say Merry Christmas, and we'll go ahead and roll the feature presentation.
It's the day after Thanksgiving, and it's time to go get the Christmas tree. So we're heading to Food Lion, gonna get our Fraser fir, and we're gonna do this.
And I'm driving.
There you go. So, get off the sidewalks. I guess he doesn't want me to go with him. Merry Christmas, everyone. We're very excited about this video that Susie and Austin have put together for us. It's a great idea, and we hope everyone's having a great Christmas out there, that you are someplace that you want to be, hopefully not in the hospital or in prison, and that you are with people that you love, and that you're enjoying good food, good fellowship, and just remembering the reason for this wonderful season that we're celebrating.
Isaac's driving. This is scary.
My dad is about to pull around the car so we can load up this big natural thing. It's called a tree. There's so much sap on here. Gosh. Like, I put my thumb down in one place I thought would be clean, and there was sap there. I'm gonna listen to myself.
Okay, good morning everybody. Hope you're having a lovely Christmas. We prepared a little something for you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings of Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
We know you haven't started opening up your presents yet.
Yeah, and I know what they are, and they're this big, and they're over there. For real though.
Merry Christmas from your two favorite car salesmen.
Greetings from James and Kimmy Parker. We, at the time of this video, are 10 days married. But by the time you're watching this on Christmas morning, we've been married for about a month and
10 days.
Month and 10 days. So, Merry Christmas. We will anticipate living in a fifth wheel for a while, and it's going to be a nice, modest beginning. But within a year, we're hoping to have a house, a decent-sized house, and live in that for a while. It's nice to see all of you guys at the wedding, those of you who are able to come, and we send out greetings to those who were not able to be there, perhaps, for whatever reason. And I just appreciate those who were able to come, and express our love to everybody, and just have a Merry Christmas, and make sure that Christ is your focus, because without Him, it's all in vain.
Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a festive day. I hope the food is yummy in your tummy. And I hope that if you have any coal in your stocking, that you either hit it or threw it at people.
Or use it to warm the house.
Or that.
It's good uses for coal.
Merry Christmas from the Bryans.
Wow! Did you guys look in the mirror before you came out here? Just kidding. Say, Merry Christmas! We love everybody! Can you say Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas! Hey, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Timmy, look at all the presents. Look at all the shiny wrapping paper. Ow, don't pull my hair. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we're good, okay.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for welcoming me into your family. I look forward to getting to know everybody. I've enjoyed the time I've got to spend with different people, and I just look forward to getting to know everyone better. And I look forward to many more Christmases and Christmas get-togethers and just spending time with new family.
Hi. There you go.
Well, Christmas, to me, is usually about families getting together and, of course, the whole thing about Jesus being born. But, that's just a small thing, But it's mainly about tradition. When family gets together and you have your traditions and you have yummy food and you give out presents and, celebrate Jesus' birth. So, yeah.
It's a good opportunity to celebrate the birth of Jesus and the religious things involved with the holiday, while also eating yummy food and getting together with family that you don't normally see, and just sharing the love.
When I think of Christmas, I just think of, first of all, I think of past Christmases when our family was very young and there's all the babies and all the work involved in keeping us going from day to day. And then we kind of morphed into this where Christmas was more relaxed and we did things on purpose that we just thought were fun and extra kind of things. And now that some of you are married or moved away for another reason, it just is more important to me that we just get to spend time together and enjoy just being together as a family. And of course, being the mom, I try to make everybody happy all the time, which isn't possible. So I just work on, it might be your day, it might not be your day. Tomorrow might not be your day either, but I'll try to make you happy at some point. So, and I just enjoy us having some days just to relax and watch fun movies or eat special foods and just revive some of those traditions that we have from the past, like pizzelles and decorating the day after Thanksgiving. And as we're in progress right now of putting up some of our decorations, and it's just been extra fun this year having Susie and Austin here to help us put up some decorations for their first time with us and some of the first time things for Austin. He's been such a trooper about spiced tea and pizzelles and all those kind of things he's not used to. And I just enjoy being with my hubby.
I guess to me, Christmas has always been an opportunity for family to get together, just to share, give each other gifts. Just really, it's the one holiday where family can really show how much they love each other. You know, there are holidays for parents, their birthdays, that kind of stuff. But it's really the best opportunity for everyone to show how much they love each other as a family.
For me, Christmas is all about just connecting with people, maybe catching up with people you haven't talked to in a while, especially family. It's also about really good food and about traditions that there's not really a reason for them. They're just traditions because you've always done them. And it kind of brings you back and you kind of remember things that, you used to do and think about how far you've come since then. And, just think about all the good things, the bad things that happened. So for me, I guess Christmas just is about memories and, sharing memories with people, creating new memories. So.
Well, for me, Christmas is a time when we remember, it wasn't necessarily when Christ was born because of the specifics of all that, but it is a time that we set aside to celebrate when Christ was born and that him being the ultimate gift to us. And in that way, we reciprocate. Well, not reciprocate, but we in turn give to others. So for me, Christmas means giving. It's a time to celebrate having been given the ultimate gift, and then to give to others, to show our love and to show what we're thinking about them for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. There is a word in Christmas, believe it or not, that is a name. And that name is Christ. It's Christ's birthday. So yes, Christmas is Christ's birthday, obviously. So first and foremost, that's what Christmas is, what it's become, and what it, that's a whole other thing. But in our family, it's always an excuse to get together, to laugh, to love each other, to share in traditions that you don't get to do every day, that's special to that time of the year. And it's something that I always look forward to. And not so much as I used to. I think a lot of that dies when you're,
old and boring.
When you're old and boring like me. But
because you're so old and boring.
Yeah. But no, I look forward to it every year. It's right around my birthday time. December is always a fantastic month. So between my birthday and Christmas and New Year's and everything else, December is always my favorite month.
Obviously, first and foremost, Christmas is a celebration of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And so that's the main thing that we want to remember. But obviously, the manifestation of that is spending time with people that we love and getting together and sharing memories and just having a good time of reunion. And it's all good.
Mm-hmm. Christmas, obviously the original meaning of Christmas is to celebrate the birth of Christ, even though we don't know if he was born at this time of year or not. But to me, Christmas is a time to show other people in your life that you appreciate them and to spend time with family, eat a few more calories than you should.
Christmas is a really happy time for us. It's a time to reflect on Jesus' birth and what he did for us, and that's what my dad always put emphasis on, and just reading the Christmas story. And am I supposed to be looking at this or at you? Okay, just like reading the Christmas story, and he would always say, like, let's put more emphasis on God than you do on yourself or other people. So anyways,
Christmas to me it's all about Christ. It's all about what he did on the cross for us. It's about the sacrifice that he made. He was born in a manger. It was the worst of times and the best of times all at the same time. And he knew what he was coming to when he was born. Most people think of babies as ignorant and don't know anything, but he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew the situation, and it's just about the sacrifice that he made, coming from the glories of heaven to the lowly lows in a manger.
Don't get a warm one. You're not going to take that one.
My favorite Christmas tradition is pizzelles, because they're delicious and they're sweet and you can make them really quick. You can shape them into cool shapes, and I would like to make pizzelle origami. Yeah, that's pretty much my favorite Christmas tradition.
Well, this guy just went and stole mine. That was the very first thing that popped in my head. As long as I can remember, as soon as the pizzelle maker came out the closet, that's whenever it was Christmas. It wasn't when the tree was up, when the lights were up. As soon as that came out and we started making those cookies, is whenever the holidays really started. And I guess also whenever we were decorating the tree every year, we always had personalized decorations with our names, something small with whatever written on it. I think between that and the pizzelles, it's probably my favorite tradition.
Well, for me, I love Christmas music. I love Christmas carols. I could listen to them all year round. So decorating the tree with the Christmas music playing and eating pizzelles, it doesn't get any better than that. Unless you have some Russian tea on the side, then that's good too. But obviously, there's a lot of traditions that are linked to food, like the chocolate oranges and things like that. So between the pizzelles, chocolate oranges, and just any other kind of good thing you can think of.
This is all coming from a man who hasn't had a good thing in about 3 years, so maybe it's extra special, But one of the things I enjoy about Christmas time, especially, is just my tradition of making each of the children, or buying or spray painting each of the children an ornament every year. And just as we put up our tree, and I can look back through different years, that things that I've made or times that were significant in our lives. And we have a lot of ornaments from Mimi, who's Wes's mom, who's given us an angel ornament every year. And we have a lot of snowflakes on our tree that we put up that Mima, her mother, made. And those are very special to me.
Absolutely.
Well, my family is really, really big on traditions. We have all kinds of Christmas traditions and really all the time traditions. But some of my favorite Christmas traditions, one of them is the day after Thanksgiving, is whenever we have pizzelles, whenever we put up the Christmas tree, and it's always been a day set aside for getting into the Christmas spirit, which is really awesome because hearing Christmas songs before Halloween just isn't fun. But that's like our official kickoff is Christmas time, and that's always fun. But then the other one, some people like it and some people don't, but my family always really enjoyed caroling. We'd make Christmas cookies, like probably 10 different types of Christmas cookies, and make a dozen or 2 dozen different plates made up of different goodies and stuff, and we'd go to our friends and our neighbors, and we'd stand outside their door and sing to them, which is kind of weird, but when you have 20, 30 people, it's like a heavenly choir. But it's just cool, and it's a lost tradition to some extent, but it's always something that, I don't know, it's really special to me, getting to share Christmas time with other people.
Yeah, and I don't know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we just never did anything, really. I mean, as far as Christmas traditions, I mean, other than the fact that we all got together on Christmas Eve and opened gifts, and my friend Evan, who I've known forever, somehow since high school manages to sneak his way to the house every Christmas Eve. I keep wanting to say New Year's Eve. Every Christmas Eve. I don't know what, for the past 6 years. He's I don't know. That's just how he always finds a way. But other than that, though, I mean, other than that, family getting together, opening gifts, all of it taking place on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day for whatever reason. I don't know exactly why. We usually open gifts and then family will come over back over on Christmas Day. But I'm not sure this year. My mom has something special planned, and she's wanting to do
she wants us to come over Christmas Day.
Yeah, she's wanting to do some kind of big thing on Christmas Day.
She wants Santa Claus to come.
Yeah, she's She's still riding the Santa Claus train.
I love it though.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We love
but at the same time though, this is our first year. And this Christmas has been all about this video and about visiting people and sharing in other people's traditions, and that's been awesome. But well, I'm sure through the years we'll start our own traditions and
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and plus now that I'm in, that I've married into this gigantic family versus compared to my
54 people instead of 6 people is a little bit of difference.
Yeah. So Pizzelles, that's one thing I want to talk about too. Yeah. This documentary, I've been introduced to a lot of her family's traditions. Pizzelles, putting ornaments on trees.
Helping to put up the tree. How weird is that?
And bringing boxes down from the attic.
Yeah.
And,
driving forever. To
driving, yeah.
Which has always been a big part of my family, driving, because living so far from grandparents, we always either drove up to Pennsylvania or drove down to Georgia for holidays. And you've gotten to share in that a lot.
Yeah, the traveling aspect of it is something definitely new.
Yeah. That's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love going from house to house with bunches of cookies and just singing for people because I like to sing with a group. You can't go by yourself.
I don't know if I have any. Man, I've been trying to think about it on the way over here. I like all of our traditions that we do, which are like doing the gifts in the cans instead of stockings.
Oh, tell them about that.
Like my mom and dad always used to have these cans that were like this big, like coffee cans basically, and they'd always just like stockings. I mean, they would fill them with little gifts and then like tons of fruit and tons of candy and stuff, and they'd be like overflowing, and it's awesome. And there'd always be like the 5 cans for my brothers and sisters, and that was always super fun to go through our cans. And another tradition was like we when we were opening presents, we'd always go one at a time, and Dad would always start first, and then Mom, and then my oldest siblings. We'd go around the circle. So, and I was always last, of course. Whatever.
My favorite Christmas tradition would have to be the Advent stories that we would read the however long before Christmas. And we had 3 of them that we kind of would rotate through every year. We had Jotham's Journey, Miriam's Passage. I don't remember the third one. Bartholomew, something about Bartholomew. They all were the same story but from different perspectives, and they always ended on a cliffhanger. And of course Dad is just awesome at reading out loud, so it was super exciting, and I can't wait to read them to Timmy and have Timmy be excited about them and be excited for Christmas and just everything that involves. What do you think, Timmy? Are you excited? Yeah? He's excited. He's just holding it in.
Pizzelles and spiced tea.
I think, yeah, spiced / Russian tea is probably the best tradition ever. And pizzelles are pretty good too, and they're okay. And then especially whenever they just come out, and then you can like fold them in different shades. Like once I made a boat, and it was awesome. Like I stripped off a piece, and I made it into a little mast, and then I just ripped off the thing to make it into a box. And I put it on top of that thing, and I like taped it on or something. I don't remember what I did, and I made a little boat, a little sailboat. It's pretty cool.
I like having a new ornament every year. Yeah, it's cool.
I like getting money for Christmas. I guess that wouldn't really be a tradition, but gifts. I guess gifts, just in general, as a tradition. That's just kind of, yeah. So.
I want to start whenever Kiefer is old enough, probably next year, reading the Advent story like our dad used to, where weeks before Christmas you get a storybook that's written for Advent, and you read one tiny little chapter, and it always ends on a cliffhanger every night. And then you get a story every night before you go to bed, and then it's the Christmas story on the last day. So that'll be fun to do.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
You're right.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago.
Say Merry
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the year.
Good job. Good job.
My favorite Christmas dishes are the ones that have Christmas trees on them. And then I also like the orange coconut balls that Mom always made, and just different things that people made.
Well, those ceramic ones that we get out of the
I knew he
attic
was going to say that.
with the trees on them, those are my personal favorite. But
Christmas dishes. I have to think pizzelles
well, there's
and
the-
spiced tea and stuff come to
the
mind.
Christmas fruit salad,
Yes.
which we don't
Yes.
just reserve for Christmas,
we have year round. It's
but
not like Christmas Eve, yeah.
but it still has the name.
Has a name.
Yeah.
We eat such good food all the time. It's really hard. But the pizzelles and spiced tea are our decorating thing and making. I remember the tradition we had when all of you were in your like grade school age years. That I would let one of you stay up every night and help me make a special batch of cookies to put on our cookie trays because we'd have a lot of company. And if we made them when everybody was awake, there'd be like 3 to put in the freezer every day. You know? And that just seemed like we were ingesting a lot of cookies. So I started that of. I think there was the same year I started taking each one of you shopping one at a time. And then that night you could stay up and bake a special kind of cookie with me, and that was always fun.
Well, then there's always Hungarian cookies.
Mm. Oh, how could I
And
forget those? Mm.
Pecan tassies.
Mm. Preach
It's. I don't think it's really Christmas without those.
No.
But
Definitely.
sometimes you just have to do without. But
Yes, but thank the Lord that there haven't been many years when we have had to.
right.
Yes.
I am a huge fan of the china dishes. Corel's a close second because it's not quite as breakable, but it doesn't have that classy feel, It really doesn't.
Now, for me, it's not really this kind of dish. It's the design on it. Because, all the dishes, they have snowmen, snowflakes, maybe a gingerbread house. I like the dishes that really stand out. They scream Christmas and just joy and holiday season.
The ones with the reindeer actually make the food taste better.
It's true. It's true. But the best Christmas dishes, I think we can both agree on this, are the ones with food on them.
That's very true.
So we're definitely looking forward to that, I think. Yeah.
As far as dishes go, it's not necessarily what I eat. It's just the fact that it's Christmas, so I feel less guilty for eating it. So that's my favorite dish. It's not the dish of cake. It's not dressing or ham. It's the lack of guiltiness. I like a dish without guilt.
Hey, that works.
I would say that my favorite Christmas dish is probably snickerdoodles because they're kind of Christmassy and they're really yummy. Or crackle cookies.
Well, I
Those
can't really
things
think of any.
are the bomb.
Can't really think of any main dishes that are specifically Christmas at our house. Maybe sweet potato casserole. It's yummy.
No, that's more like things.
Ham. I like ham. Let's go with that. My favorite Christmas dish is ham.
Ooh, Christmas wish list. What is that? Timmy would like to have some books. He loves books, looking at them, talking to them, trying to eat them, depending. And he pretty much likes any kind of toy that he can chew on. And he's got 2 little teethers about to come in, so he likes chewing on things. I don't really know. Someone asked me yesterday, and honestly, as long as Timmy's healthy and we have a place to live, I would be happy. I don't really need anything.
Well, he wants Matchbox cars. I want a new house and a new baby. Nothing big.
Exactly.
Nothing huge.
Big. That's basically for both of us.
No, January 1st we get
this-
a house, and this week we get a baby girl. So pretty huge.
This Christmas is gonna be very, very
Weird.
for us. Not weird in a bad way, but just weird as in there's way too much going on with the baby in the house. So I mean, healthy baby and a awesome house. So, and Lord willing, both of those are on the way. So.
Got mine 26 years ago.
Ooh.
I want a big TV, but Dad won't.
Okay, cut the tape. We're good. I'm headed to Walmart.
I've been wanting to get one of those buggers for the longest time, and I can't even bring it up. You know, it's just that sensitive of an issue with us that.
I know. Can't believe you're bringing that up again. How many times have I told you?
I know. We
Putting my foot down.
Purchases
I'm
over
sorry, my foot
$20.
won't reach the floor on these chairs.
We discussed purchases over $20, right? And I'd never think about going out.
Time.
Religiously. My Christmas, I don't ever really have a Christmas. Well, whenever children growing up, when you would always ask, what do you want? I would always say the same thing. And what would I say? Peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
There you go.
Or pick one, and that's been coming in small doses more regularly recently. It's been a blessing. But I don't really like material things that much. I like giving them something that'll make the person feel like I really put some time and effort into the gift I bought or made for them.
Well, I really admire people that can figure out just these really thoughtful gifts that they give to people. And I mean, they make something, or even if they buy something and there's like, how did you know? I mean, I'm not one of those people. I can never figure out what somebody wants, what's going to make them really, really happy. And so I guess the gifts are not that big of a thing for me. And I think I'm a little like my mom in that if I want something, I'm not waiting till Christmas. I'm sorry. If I can afford it, I'm going to get it. And if I can't, well, I'll do without it. I'm not worried about it. But
the flip side of that is if you know that I want something,
precisely,
you're not going to wrap it up and hide it in the closet, because I check those all the time. But you'll just get me something and you'll just give it to me right then, because
I will.
I'm just that special to you.
I'd probably just get it right there at the quilt show or something.
You would. And you just say, hey, I'm putting this in the car. I don't hear anything about it. And I'm like, oh, if you insist. Okay.
Yeah. But the wish list for me is just as many opportunities as possible to see family and to spend time with my kids. And everybody's been really great just about, looking for opportunities to get together. And it's been good.
I'm going to sound like an old person, but I would really like a electric hand mixer so I can make whipped mashed potatoes, because potatoes with chunks in them or skin are disgusting, and I'm on a bulk right now, and I'll probably be on a bulk at Christmas. And for Christmas, I would like to be 200 pounds with 7% body fat or less.
What do I not want for Christmas though? But right now I really wanted a new leather jacket probably. But actually the number one thing is a ring. It's a personal ring, some kind of custom made ring. Because I like jewelry, but I like something that has a special meaning to it. I don't like going to the store grabbing some random ring or whatever, but I want some kind of jewelry that has some special meaning to me.
Do you want someone to buy a ring and engrave, be like, I love you, Ben, so you can take it off and you could be like, but he loves me. You can put it back on. And then
something like that, just something like that. Yeah, like this necklace is special to me because my sister got this for me whenever she was in France.
Which sister?
My favorite sister.
Rachel got that for you?
I know, right? Who knew that she got that trip to France? But hey, she came back and she bought me this, and I wear it almost all the time, every day.
Cool.
This is gonna be a selfie kissy. Hang on, I can't get at that angle. Ah! Hey Mom, this is the first time Austin has put ornaments on a tree.
Well, we've got to continue the tradition. We always put candy canes up. And when each of my kids come, they can get one candy cane off the tree. Does sound like an explosion, but these are chocolate peppermint. My personal favorites. I accidentally keep a box of these in my room and break them periodically so I can.
Amazing how they fall on your
Yeah.
face.
What do you mean by
These
that?
are wrapped.
You
You
said it
can
when you
just
saw
put these on a branch somewhere where people can see them but not find them too easily.
Okay.
So it does not have a finger on it.
The key is taking these off.
We would like to give a shout out to Papa because he is awesome. Yeah, look over here. Say hi, Papa. And Timmy loves him, and he's always helps us with everything, even if we don't ask him to. And we both love him a lot. So, we love you, Papa.
Do you know anyone? I
Of course I know who I want to give a shout out to.
Okay, well, I'm going to give my shout outs first. I would like to give 2 special shout outs. The first shout out is to those who rearranged their homes for us, set up all our bright lights, sat in front of them for 10, 20, 30 minutes, and just, helped us in this adventure. And the second shout out is to those that helped behind the camera, those who held the boom mic, and those who carried our lights in, and those who, listened to our voice over the headphones and made sure you could hear everyone. And everyone that was just a part of doing this, because it's not always the most fun thing, but hopefully it'll be worth the effort that was put into it.
And I want to give a shout out to the one, the only, Mr. Isaac Parker. I see a lot of myself in you, and I want to say, this Christmas, get out there, spread your wings, fly like a beautiful bald eagle, and just soar through the clouds. I want you to fly so fast that Rudolph can't even keep up with you this Christmas. Just get out there, take a dive, take a leap of faith, and fly.
Not necessarily just at Christmas, but just
Well, yeah,
whole
but
new year.
I figured I'd throw in Christmas. I don't know. Don't stop.
Believing.
Don't stop believing. No, but keep on keeping on. You'll do good.
I'd like to give a shout out to all our family. We did our best to try to make our rounds before going back out west, and to make our rounds there at the wedding. I know not everybody was able to attend, but we appreciate those who were, and we'd like to give a shout out to all of those, everybody, and just say thank you so much for your support and for us getting married and everything, and appreciate the folks that were able to be there and the folks that gave gifts, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and we're going to miss you guys when we're out west, but we'll definitely look for good opportunities to come back out and take part in major goings on out here.
Hey y'all, shout out to all the family out there, all my aunts and uncles and nephews, and I don't have any nieces, and grandparents, and all those great people.
Brothers.
Not sisters and brothers.
Well, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas morning. And hopefully you all gave me a present. Shout out to everybody, my grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins. That's what they're called. Cousins. And brothers and sisters like James in Arizona. And I think you're probably still in Arizona at this point. Maybe. And Susie and Emily and the 2 amigos, Ben and Luke. Hope you all are having a great Christmas. Hope to see you soon.
I'll play next.
No, I did this. It's me.
Ever in the United States.
Merry Christmas from the Benders. Wish we could all be together.
Merry Christmas to all you in the warmer weather.
Merry Christmas from Claire.
Patrick. Colin.
Merry Christmas from Lydia and Owen. We hope you have a good day. And that's all.
Merry Christmas from Amelia. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I hope you get everything you want. I hope it's a white Christmas for you all and the roads aren't too slippery because I know that's a big concern of mine. I hope you guys have a great day with your family.
Hey guys, this is Catherine. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and you enjoy your time together with
whoever you happen to be visiting with. And hope you have a happy holiday.
Merry Christmas, guys. Hope to see you guys, see as many of you as we can during this Christmas, and hope you all have a Merry Christmas.
My greeting is for everybody to have a real good holiday, enjoy themselves, be careful, and enjoy all the food. And we would really like to see everybody for Christmas, but we naturally won't do that. But we'll see you on video.
And I'd like to say a Merry Christmas and a very, very Merry Happy New Year, because we are very blessed of what Christ has done for us. And we wish it for everyone, our families, both families, everyone that's going to listen to this or see this video.
We're more than blessed, many times over.
Christmas means to me, I was brought up in a home where my parents and my church taught me that it's the coming of Jesus and it's the hope for all of us. And that's what it's always meant to me, so I'm thankful for that tradition.
I think, just like Tim said, you know that Christmas is about Jesus coming, but the honest thing that normally comes to mind is gift giving. And I guess now that I've become a mom, I always think of something special that I can get for each of the children, because you want them to know that you love them, and want to get them something that they like. Just recently, I've really tried to just personally focus more on Christ. It's just so hard to do, I think, when there's so many distractions with, you do want to, I really like to bake, and, like I said, with the spending so much time thinking through what you can do for everybody else. But I think it just takes such a effort to really make it meaningful and to really think about, the real true meaning for Christmas, and just to be thankful for it. So I've been really trying to do that more past couple of years.
Well, obviously it's about when Jesus came, but it's also, for me, when we get to spend time with people that we don't normally get to see, and just, I guess, loved ones, and just getting to spend that day with them.
Well, I think it's just like a time whenever you hang out with your family, and just it's like about whenever Jesus came down to earth. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Patrick? When you get together and celebrate.
Getting together with your family, I know that's not like very original, but like I think it's because a lot of my family is some of my family, cousins stuff, live hours away and stuff, so it's a nice time to be able to visit with everyone, and just like one time a year, because normally it's not that often. So just to be able to be with them, and that's it.
All right. Christmas means to me, actually means a lot of hard work, and I know it's not what you normally think, but we have a lot of siblings. We get gifts for, because we do like a little stocking gift exchange thing, so we do that, and just to be with family. This year, one of my cousins, we play piano at the nursing home that my grandma's at, and we're gonna do that with her. So I like to do that.
Christ Jesus, who died for us on us and really suffered for us, and that he gave us knowledge to accept him as his Lord and Savior. And life is going to be so short if you don't know him as your Lord and Savior, because there is a hell. And I like to see everybody that's in my family there, because I know I'm going to go before you all do.
Oh, maybe not. You can't say that. I think the same thing. It's Jesus' birthday, and that's the meaning of Christmas, and getting together with your family and enjoying the day.
What does Christmas mean to me? Well, I think in Christmas time, I think it's a good time for us to gather together with as many of our family as we can, get back together with them, and catch up on lives, see how things are going, and just get back in touch with as many people as we can.
Said it all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And, having good food, etc., etc.
I enjoy going to my parents sometime around the holidays. We do different things depending on, with Tim's brothers and her sisters. We try to accommodate everyone who's out of town, to see everyone while they're here. But and since my parents moved to Ashtabula and we don't see them as much as we do now as we did when they lived here, I always enjoy going there. And my mom always makes a nice big meal with, turkey and ham and everything everybody loves. And it's just a good day to be away from home, because when you're here, you kind of have a tendency to stay in your same routine. But when we're there, you just play games, and it's always fun to beat Pap. In every game we play, it's always fun to beat him. And, Grandma always makes good desserts. And, well, I was going to say something about Pat cheating, but I probably shouldn't. But anyway, that's really fun. I like to do that. And then, of course, Christmas breakfast. Tim's mom used to always make the sausage crepes that everyone loves so much. And then one year, I'm not sure why, we ended up doing it here. And then we've done it here ever since. So I like that some of the traditions are being transferred over to our, generation, I guess, that she started doing when, I don't know, how long did you have them? Your house?
My entire life.
Yeah. So
as far as I remember.
Yeah, she always made them for them, but now we have it here Christmas morning. So it's kind of good to think that hopefully whoever's in town will always be here, at least for Christmas morning, and then, wherever we're going to be the rest of the day, I guess. So.
The favorite Christmas traditions. Well, we actually come down here to Diane's. I guess we've been down here, haven't we? Been down here the last couple of years?
Yes, the
for
last
crepes
11.
in the morning. I think we have. Yeah. How many years?
Oh, about 20.
No, she hasn't been over here 20 years.
Well, a good while.
a long time, yeah. So that's where we normally go, yeah. You get to see everybody and enjoy the day. Watch your kids open all their gifts up, one at a time. Yeah, one at a time. This takes a long time with one of a kind.
Because one has to take the cellophane off real easy. They don't want to miss anything. They just watch everybody. And then they want to play with everything. And it's not their gift, so they have a little argument there, here and there, but it's good.
It's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas.
Over the river and through the wood, to grandmother's house we go. The horses away to carry the sleigh.
This is where all the fish come from all the Great Lakes in Ohio and Pennsylvania. Most of them. Trout run right here. We take all the fish out of here, take them up to the hatchery, get the eggs out, fertilize the eggs, and this is where all the fry come from. Now we're going down.
Normally every year we go over to my grandma Bender's and do stockings with each other, so that's always fun.
Well, actually, we just started doing stockings. Like, we didn't do it before, like, last year, like a couple of years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
And then, well, one of them is that we have like crepes for dinner, and we'd have, or lunch, breakfast. And like some of our family, like my grandma would come over.
And for me, it's not something we do nowadays, but something my parents and my family used to do is we'd be off from school, and so we would generally have a real Christmas tree, and we would decorate it a couple days before Christmas, 3 or 4 days before Christmas, and my dad would always have on the same music every single year. No matter how many years was going by, it was the same music every year. And we would all get all the boxes out of the closet and unwrap all of the ornaments and put them on the tree. And nowadays, I come home one day and there won't be a Christmas tree up. And the next day I come home and it's already up and in the corner, and I didn't have to do any of it. So it's like instant Christmas.
Playing in the snow and making snowmen.
Favorite Christmas traditions would probably be the breakfast that we have every year. We have a bunch of family here, and we all have breakfast together before we go to my grandma's. So.
Well, it's not really on Christmas, and we just started doing it the year before. Is our church has a all-night soccer like the week and a half before Christmas, and you start at 11 at night, and then you play in the indoor soccer arena till 7. So.
Hello to Aunt Joan and Uncle Wes and all the North Carolina Parkers.
I would have wanted to say hi to Stephen because I didn't think he was going to be here. And, that's the first time our family wouldn't have all been together, but I'm glad that he could be here now. And it'd be nice to be able to spend more time with Joan. It was good to see her at Thanksgiving. I'd like to see her more at Christmas time. I'd like to see her more all the time. But, so probably my only best sister, favorite, Joan.
Yeah, this is a shout out to Rachel and Isaac, hot dog of life.
I'd say Kimmy and James in Arizona, Luke and Benjamin and Isaac and everybody down in North Carolina. Stephen, who I thought was going to be out in North Dakota coming home for Christmas, but he's home right here, right now, so I can talk to him. And just the general rest of the family that we pretty much see all the people up here for Christmas. So that's, but everybody else that's out of town, we wish them a Merry Christmas.
And I would say, my sister and my brothers, because they don't speak to me and they don't call. So I like to wish them a happy holiday.
My favorite Christmas dish is crepes. I love crepes. We do sausage crepes and we do, what's the sauce that goes over it? It's like sour cream. It's really, really fatty, which is why it's good. So we have that. That's what my favorite dish is.
Ham. Like we have ham, and I really like. We have it's strawberry pretzel salad, pretzels, and strawberry Jello mix stuff. So I really like that.
Yeah, pretzel salad.
Strawberry pretzel salad. I like the crepes too. And then there's also like a fruit salad with like, I think it's like, my mom makes it like with grape juice or something, and it's called frozen. We call it frozen fruit. It's just kind of like all kinds of fruits chopped up, and we freeze it. And we normally have that for breakfast Christmas morning. So.
Well, have to be the crepes that we eat for the breakfast every Christmas breakfast that we have. Those are always the best, as far as I can remember.
Well, yeah, everyone was saying crepes, and so I said I was going to say ham, but then everybody started saying ham, so I said I was going to say pretzel salad, and then everybody started saying pretzel salad, so since everybody's calling me out to say pretzel salad. Because we normally have it whenever all of us are together, and it's really, really, really good, so.
I think just the supper, the turkey and the ham and the sweet potatoes and the baked beans and the corn and the noodles, and just get together that we could just laugh. Laughter, I just love laughter when everybody gets together. And that they could laugh at each other.
You missed one important thing.
What's that?
The pecan tassies, in case anybody's listening. You have to have pecan tassies at Christmas time. That's like a 50-year tradition, maybe 60 years even, longer than me. Yeah, pecan tassies are it for Christmas. And all the desserts, the 3-layer desserts, all that stuff. You have to have that at Christmas time.
Well, we might as well add the apple pie.
And maybe a homemade apple pie, too, that our friend from Georgia really likes. Yeah.
Our new friend.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. You thought that was hilarious.
That's a lot of crust.
What do you want for Christmas, Conrad?
Zebra cakes.
I
got this last year for Christmas.
I'd like to see all the kids get something real nice for Christmas, and maybe some more grandkids get married or something. You could have a nice wedding and go to the weddings and get everybody together again, have a good times. And that's probably about it. Yeah, good weather and good health. That's it.
Peace on earth. Starting right in this house. Nice, peaceful Christmas. That's what I would love to have for Christmas.
I'm not really sure. I'm pretty, I guess, low maintenance as far as material things go, and I guess fantasizing about peace on earth and all my kids getting along and being happy is, wishful thinking, I guess. But I would like to see everyone living for the Lord. I mean, that's my wish. I know that's not exactly what you had in mind as far as, material gift, but that's really the most important thing to me.
I really don't need anything either. Maybe a new pair of earrings. A gold pair.
Gold earrings.
A gold
I
pair.
know that already.
Other than that,
Gold
that's
earrings.
it. Gold earrings. Not
Yes.
diamond, just plain.
Gold earrings.
Gold, yes.
Fancy gold earrings. I've got it.
I don't know, I'll get them though, but
She will. Shani has a big sleigh.
It's a
for
big
sure.
workshop, too.
A big workshop too, yeah.
See, look, so it doesn't really matter if you miss it.
That's true.
You gotta keep going till it's right.
You can probably kind of see if there's.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of beer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know.
Yummy. Ground pecans. And we'll just add some sugar and evaporated milk.
I have a feeling this is going to be a very popular part of the movie. She's making Hungarian cookies.
Well, with some people.
I sent a picture to Steve because he didn't know what they were.
Helen Cosmetics, who was first generation Hungarian in this country. She married my Uncle Edgar, which is mother's youngest brother. She had 3 brothers and he was the youngest. And she brought this recipe from the old country. So these are really Hungarian cookies. Okay, what did we do with the rest of the flour? There you go, flour.
Flour, we left it, it's right there.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
I knew we left it out somewhere. Now, you can be very genteel and pretend you know what you're doing.
You just stick your hand in my
Sugar goes, then sugar go in the crust too.
I did sugar. Oh, in the crust. I'm doing the filling.
I thought I was shy here. I still need 2 cups of sugar and 2 eggs. And here, thank you. I was ready to start.
I must say,
yeah.
The 2 eggs should be out. They're on top of your sweetened condensed milk cans.
And it is a sweet dough, slightly sweet, filled with ground pecans and sugar.
So most of the sweetness comes from the inside, not the outside. So if you're expecting a sugar cookie outside, you'll be disappointed.
It's not like a sugar
It's
cookie.
like a sweet crescent roll, but firmer.
As Mimi says, it's more of a coffee cookie.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
Coffee
compete
cake
with
and a
your
cookie.
sugar.
There you go. 2 cups
Yeah.
of sugar and 2 eggs.
Better than coffee cake.
There we go. And if we don't beat these first, we'll be trying to...
Oh gosh, trying to beat them in with the...
Trying to beat them in stiff dough, which is not a good idea.
All right, the filling's ready. I dropped the stone out of my ring again.
Drop the stone on your ring. Oh gosh.
Adding flour and flour your hands.
Okay, so they don't stick in
Okay, and this way you start working it like pie crust. So you make it into a, just start, and you start working the flour into it by pulling it. Right.
Are not listed.
Right. Well, the point is, you have to work the flour into it until, see how it's cracking when you do that? Until it doesn't crack.
Okay.
Because it's still cracking, which means it's still too wet. So, work it.
Okay.
Work it, girl.
I can work it.
And here is some more tradition.
Why do you wrap it in aluminum foil? Since you're about to tell us.
It's one of those things, you have no idea why you do it, but it's been done for 50 years.
And that piece of foil's been in there for 50 years.
Actually, it got crumbled apart so much, about 5 years ago we threw it away. So this one is only working on 5 years. So you roll it up into aluminum foil so to protect your wooden rolling pin. Roll it as oblong as possible because you're going to cut squares out of it.
Right. So you don't necessarily want it round.
No, you do not want it round. You'll have to re-roll a lot of corners if you do that. The measurement and the recipe works really well with ground pecans, but this pecan meal, it's actually been put through a grinder.
Yeah.
It soaks up more liquid.
And in the
So-
recipe, it actually says something like or until consistency.
Right, until spreading consistency.
But then no one
So
says
it
what
needs to
spreading
look like
consistency.
baked oatmeal.
Somebody came up with what it looked like, and I forget what
Dog
it was.
food? Wet dog food?
Well, the consistency. See, a spoon standing up, it's still a little bit thick.
Well, hey, that's a good way to check. Look, it's tradition. Just spread it with a butter knife.
Tradition, you have to have
Teensy little knife.
a sterling silver butter
Ooh,
knife to
yes.
spread it with.
It's right here.
I think that is too thick.
like you're rolling a crescent roll. And you roll, and then you do it like this, and you, wait, you go that way?
Make a moon.
You go that way, and you pinch the corners, like that.
There you go.
Ta-da!
And then you reshape it when you get
The
it.
Hungarian cookie. When I first saw it, I said, "This thing looks like a croissant with beef in it." But then when I ate it, it was not, and it tasted lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like
Described as a non-traditional cookie, the one that you've just been introduced to, what does it taste like?
it's a soft sweetness. Just enough to go with anything. The shape of it makes me feel like I'm eating something that is not of this culture. And I'm right. They're good though. They're big oop. You weren't even recording.
Merry Christmas from the Tennessee Browns.
2014. Merry Christmas from the Brown Brothers. Parker.
Michael.
Andrew.
This is greetings from Granddaddy and Grangie in Rome, Georgia. You want to say anything?
Yes, and we wish you each and every one a very Merry Christmas. And you got a bunch of yucky to actually listen to after this, so stand by.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys are having a great Christmas. We're glad that we're going to get to see most of you this year, and we hope everything's going well.
I hope nobody breaks anything and you get a lot of pie. So Merry Christmas.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Merry Christmas, y'all, from
Aaron,
Jonathan,
and Kelly.
So Christmas is the celebration of Jesus' birth and God's gift of salvation to the world.
It's also an important time for our families to get together and,
Relax.
enjoy each other's company as much as possible.
Without homework.
My favorite tradition is probably I think 2 years ago or 3, when Andrew was little. He couldn't say Michael, he would say pickle. So he made a pickle ornament one year for me, and ever since we play hide the pickle, where the family goes out, one person has the pickle, hides it somewhere in the tree or in that vicinity, and then everybody comes back in and you try and find it.
Although we don't do it for anything, it's just a little fun game. But my favorite Christmas tradition is probably just I guess getting up really early and waking up the parents. They seem to enjoy that a lot.
Waking up at like 2 o'clock now.
I can remember growing up back in the day when my dad had the old 8mm movie camera, and we had to stay at the end of the hall and wait till he turned on that 1,000-watt bulb in order for us to come down the hall and see, our Christmas stuff laid out. And so we, of course, made our children do the same thing. And they were not allowed to get up before 7 a.m. And we would come downstairs and film them coming down and seeing, being excited about what was down here. And let's see, what else?
See, I think it would be cool if we could get all those videos and try to analyze the times they cheated and came down early and look at their facial expressions. That would be kind of cool.
Maybe.
But we'll do that later.
Yeah. That and just Christmas morning, because it's fairly relaxed and we usually just have family time at that point.
In the recent years, it means a lot to see the family and to see how they're growing and maturing and getting involved with things. And what's so bad is they're getting older than I am. Of because I haven't had a birthday in 46 years. So all of my kids are older than I am, and some of the grandkids are getting there. So anyway, that's the way it goes.
Well, I mean, Christmas has always been being able to come home and spend time with the family and remember what Christmas is about. God sending Christ down for us. And just being able to spend time with your family. Like the past 3 years, I haven't really got to be home as much. So getting to be able to be home for Christmas it's always good.
I guess the things that I think of most is the kids coming down and opening their presents, and we always make them wait. Nobody can open a present till everybody's there, which usually drives them crazy. It's always the morning of Christmas. And my thing is, as soon as the kids get up, then we go down and open presents, which drives Catherine crazy because she likes to wait till a decent hour. But I always figure if the present part is mostly for the kids, then we should get up whenever the kids get up. So there have been mornings when we get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and
Yes,
go
there
down and
have,
open presents.
because he's the biggest kid of them all. Probably my favorite Christmas tradition really only came about 4 or 5 years ago. We started our own Christmas Eve service at home. Really because it was becoming less than worshipful to go to church on Christmas Eve by the time we got everybody dressed, and we'd get there and there were lit candles and we had to make sure nobody spilled anything, and so it was less than holy. But now we have a Christmas Eve service at home, and the kids really take the lead on that. Michael usually prints the program. Parker's usually in charge of communion. Chris always reads the Christmas story. Dad and Ginger are usually there. Everybody plays a piece on the piano. We sing carols, and that's all preceded by our big Christmas meal, which we do on Christmas Eve so that on Christmas Day we can be really lazy. And then we end that with the boys get a present, and they always get an ornament that signifies something from that year, and they always get new Christmas jammies.
In the lead up to Christmas, kind of the preparation for getting all the decorations and all those kinds of things together, Catherine's a stickler for nothing goes up till December. She doesn't like the early Christmas stuff. But some of the things that we like to do is we like to have a special day where we get the tree out, and we try to give the kids a unique ornament every year. And we're very much a past year's ornaments kind of a thing, where we have special things that we've made or the kids have been given through the year. If we go on special trips, we like to try and make sure that we get ornaments from those places that reflect that year as well, that they go on the tree. One of the things that we also do is we do Christmas trains, which we've done for years and years and years since the kids were little. My friend Joy Barnett got them their first Christmas train, which was a Lionel Navy train set, and that kind of started us getting the trains out every year. Several years later, I built a train board, and now we have a little train board that we put out that's got 2 tracks on it, and we have a Polar Express train, and then we set up Christmas Village that we've kind of each year we try and get something a little special for that as well, and so we'll put out the buildings, and then every year we go to the model train show with Joey, and he usually gets the boys another car of some variety to go with the train, and so they've had lots of fun over years playing with that.
And that's my day to wrap presents.
I think now it's more of having everybody here, because Jonathan's gone, Kelly's not here during the school year. So I think the thing I enjoy the most about it is just having everybody home.
That's it.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, it changes through the years. When you're a kid, it's about getting stuff. I still remember, Dad setting out all my Army men, getting up and seeing just probably 100 Army men with Tinker toys and everything. That was an unforgettable Christmas. I think I was 5 or 6. And then you get older, and you have to start buying presents for other people. That's tough. You have to pay attention. It's kind of... then you get a little older, and you start to realize that family members won't be there forever. And so it starts to morph into paying attention, especially to the older family members, and trying to pay a little bit more attention and to get the wisdom before it's gone. Then you get a little older, it's about not only your family but her family, and then you start to, okay, how's this going to work? Because you're set, you're used to a certain thing. Now you got to change, but change is good, and you start to see that there's more than one way to do it right, which is interesting. And you get a little older, and you just watch the kids, and then you watch, and you mess up, and then you realize you mess up, and then you try to make it better the next few times. But it's kind of funny watching them grow up, and then now it is about anything, the family, especially the kids being home. Be interesting what it's going to be like later, but right now it's primarily about family. And even though you got church, which is important, you got we have Christmas parties at work, and it's important, it's about other people, but it's primarily about family.
So Emily, do you believe this is a pattern of how the future will be? Is Katie gonna be always the one that makes you all late?
Well, you see, Kiefer was 3 days late, and at this point, if she's born sometime before tomorrow morning, Katie will also be 3 days late. So I think we will be the late Ryans at all times, because we're usually late.
Christmas is important to me. Family is one of the main things. That's one of the times on my side of the family that about the only time we all get together, or try to all get together. And but of course the most important thing about Christmas is the birth of Jesus and what that means in our lives. And without that and without him, we wouldn't have any hope. So the spiritual aspect of Christmas is the most important, but then family would be the second. And we love having family, and I love to decorate, and love having all of the pretty things that come with Christmas and the decorations, the Christmas tree.
One of my other favorite traditions is the first box we always get down is our Advent box, and that has our nativity set in it, and also this old Advent calendar that I bought when Parker was a baby, and it has little doors that you lift up, and each piece is a part of the nativity and part of the Christmas story, and the boys take turns reading the scripture and putting up that little piece leading up to Christmas.
And one more thing with the tree is that we have a special angel that we purchased on our honeymoon.
On our honeymoon, that's right.
It's always special to put that on top of the tree.
Bought that in New Hampshire.
Every year we get a new ornament.
Cool. Which one has been your favorite so far? Or you just like getting a new one every year?
One that Mom gave me last year, so that made me have two that year. It's a seahorse one.
I try to, at my family get-together, I have a theme for a number of years. I have a theme each year, and I make an ornament for each of the family members that come. And when I decorate, I try to have a nativity in every room of the house, even the bathrooms, because I want that to be a focus, and so that the people that come that don't, really think about the real meaning will see it, and maybe that will cause them to think.
I really, 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 to the infinity plus nth degree, love eggnog. And if sweet potato souffle can be taken as a Christmas dish in addition to Thanksgiving, then that as well.
I have to agree with Parker on the sweet potato souffle. That's
But if
divine.
you come near my eggnog, I will. You don't want to know what will happen. So.
You got it.
I don't really have one.
Just everything? Do you like the Christmas cookies or the...
Oh, definitely the cookies.
I have to say pie, and pie.
Well, we do
yeah,
have
I know we're gonna
desserts,
have,
yes.
Lemon pie is good. Mimi's apple pie is good. Yeah, we haven't had a pecan pie in a long time. That's good. Just throwing it out there. And if Kelly wants to start a peach cobbler tradition, that's good too. I'm for it. I like it a pie. So, speak it.
Sweet potato casserole. Mama used to make. Mama and Papa had one, and me, Mom, and Granddaddy had one. And I don't remember which one did which, but one put marshmallows on it, and one put the almonds on it.
Pecans.
or pecans on it. Those were my favorite. Loved that one. I've been all over the country now, and I've had sweet potato stuff, and they don't know how to make it right.
Hungarian cookies. I'll eat about 500 of them. I like Mom's green beans.
And pecan pie.
Just green beans.
Is there something special about these green beans, or are
They're
They have brown
baked
sugar on
with
them.
like
And bacon.
the tears of angels, and they taste good.
The little thing we used to get that since Mama passed away, nobody has made it again, but it was Divinity. It was that white with the little pieces of, and I bring it up, everybody looks at me like, I ain't doing that, but I remember that. It was really good, but it's been years since we've had that, and that was really good. But Hungarian cookies are always good. Tassies and pie.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, James. You'll be your first Christmas together.
You come here, keep on keeping on.
I don't know how many of us will get to see. I don't know if Emily is going to be there, so shout out to Emily. I hope Katie's doing well.
I'd like to give a shout out to my cousin and cousin-in-law who are filming this right now. Thank you guys. Love you.
I'd like to thank the Academy. No, okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Granddaddy and Grandgie, for having us here.
And
I'm gonna agree with Parker.
Jonathan Parker.
Yeah, we'll say Jonathan.
Although he's going to be here this year, he
Yeah,
might
we
not.
think maybe, but you might be watching this in years to come from some depths of the ocean.
Or Hawaii or
Or-
somewhere where you can't get to us.
Yeah, exactly.
You're always free to invite us all out there, if you've got like, airplane tickets and stuff like that. We'd be happy to come
Exactly.
visit.
Merry Christmas, Jonathan, and everybody else too.
Christmas in Hawaii. Oh, yeah. Bring the whole family.
Melikilimaka.
That's right.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Johnny. Wish you were here.
Merry Christmas, Emily and Steve. And I don't mean this bad, but I hope I don't see y'all, because I'm hoping that Katie's here by then, and maybe you're in the hospital at that point, because we're a few days late at the moment. So that's my shout out to y'all.
Merry Christmas to all the West Parker side. Everybody won't get to see. Just Merry Christmas, and hope to get to see y'all soon.
I told people last year, and I meant to tell them at Thanksgiving meal, don't get us anything. Find somebody that needs something, and get something for them, and let me know what you did. I think that would be more of a gift than getting some more stuff,
And we really don't need anything, so.
No, we really don't. We're getting by. We're not going to go to New York to watch a play or anything. But we get to see what we need to. We're blessed with a lot of stuff. And so I hope the people seeing this will think about helping others, particularly those in need.
What do you think's on my Christmas wish list?
I have no idea what's on your Christmas wish list.
What do I always want?
World peas.
That's what they said.
No. What do you always want? Oh, I don't know what do you always want?
Sleep.
Oh, sleep. Yeah, sleep is a good thing.
I would like a long winter's nap.
Yeah, you never
goal,
like the getting up with the kids at 4 in the
My
morning.
goal for Christmas Day is to stay in my pajamas as long as possible. Yes, that's what I want for Christmas. World peace is great too.
Yeah, we've started trying to get out of the things phase, because we're very blessed that we have all the things that we need. So I think it's kind of like I like when the kids make stuff, or if we get something like with some kid art, or if one of my favorite things is if they make those pretzel rods dipped in the white bark, and they put different kinds of sprinkles or mint chips or something on it. I like those kinds of things that I can enjoy during the day while I'm sitting on the couch in my pajamas, and I don't have to put away anywhere except for right here.
An iPad.
Something that you'll
Don't.
probably actually get.
That's alright. I just
San-
asked what you asked.
I mean, Santa, he's a little limited, but, you know, say what you want.
Well, I wanted a puppy, but that's never gonna happen. So, I don't know what else I actually asked for. A fry daddy, so I can fry a bunch of food really quickly, because that's the best type of food. Yeah, and clothing. Good stuff, good stuff.
I saw a mouse pad at Big Lots that it's a calculator, a clipboard, and a mouse pad. So that's pretty cool.
Have they
Mom?
just started combining useless things into one item?
Yeah. No, a calculator is very useful for homework and other purposes.
I already got it. I got to come home. I really don't care what's under the tree or any of that. I got to not be stuck on a submarine with a bunch of people and get to be home. Now that I said something heartfelt, you pick your material possession that you wanted.
Okay,
Money for a car. Various technologies that are probably not going to show up. But I do. There is a. I really like comics, so for years I've just been asking for stuff related to comics. But there's been a 75th anniversary Lego set for Batman. That's Arkham Asylum that I've been wanting for forever. That my mother still won't give me the. She's rolling her eyes right now off camera because time of day she's sort of like stop mentioning that. But yeah.
What are you looking forward to this Christmas?
This Christmas,
Yeah.
everybody be happy.
You just want everybody to be happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what. I think if everybody were happy, we'd have a fantastic Christmas, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love everybody. I just love them. That's all I know. I don't know anybody I hate. Of course, you love some more than others, but I still love them.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in golden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang the shining star upon the highest